There's a report in the atmosphere, ladies and gentlemen, that the Lakers have interest in Doc Rivers, the current head coach of the Los Angeles Clippers. As a matter of fact, according to longtime journalist Peter Vesey, he said the Lakers, again, this summer, are going to reach out to Doc Rivers, who technically at any time could leave the Clippers and become he could go right across the street and become the Los Angeles Lakers head coach, right? Now, I do want to let it be known, Peter Vesey claims that Doc has always had an infatuation with one day coaching either the Los Angeles Lakers or the New York Knicks. I don't know if that's to be true. That's according to Peter Vesey. He's a longtime journalist that does have a lot of respect within the NBA circles. You take it at face value, right? I don't think this is going to happen for a lot of reasons. First and foremost, let me just make it clear. The Lakers head coaching search is going to be very, very difficult. Because as a head coach, you don't know what you're getting into. If the Lakers don't go out and get a free agent, yeah. If I'm a head coach, I don't want to be there to coach an aging LeBron and an unfocused Lonzo and Brandon Ingram. Cool. Nah, B. No. All right, so what? Because think about it. The Lakers got to have a head coach. Or I expect them to have a head coach hired by July 1, which is when NBA free agency starts. So somebody's got to walk into that situation, I guess, technically not knowing if the Lakers are going to get someone or not. So and even then, Doc Rivers, the head coach, to me is hit or miss. I know LeBron has a lot of respect for him, and I know what they're trying to do here. What they're trying to put this out in the atmosphere, you know, to have that Doc Rivers, the respected old father figure black man, somebody that LeBron will finally listen to, like when Doc Rivers says, sit your ass down, you sit down. Y'all know what it is, fellas. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. Y'all know when we was growing up, it was always a dude out there that you just had a respect for. Like, you ain't never give him no back talk. Like, you ain't never just, you know what I mean? You ain't never take it there with him. You just kind of said, he said, do it, I'm going to just do it. You know, maybe it was your pop, maybe it was somebody else, outside uncle, somebody, some dude you looked up to or had respect for, and know he beat your ass, you just go sit down. And I think Doc Rivers and LeBron, I'm not saying LeBron's scared of Doc Rivers, but I think that's what the Lakers, Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka and Jeannie Buss would like to pair with LeBron James. They're going to fire Luke Walton any day now. They would like to have somebody that can say, yo, LeBron, why are you on the end of the bench? Come here, get in this huddle. Stop all that shit now. Come on, let's talk this through. And I believe they think Doc Rivers is that guy. I actually believe Mark Jackson will be a little more demonstrative in his approach than Doc Rivers at this point in his life. You know, Doc's getting older. He's coached his son. He's won a championship. I don't know if Doc can get that out of, because remember when he was the coach of the Boston Celtics, when they won their ring, was that 08? Doc was like, Doc allowed KG to kind of coach that team from the bench, right? Doc was he had phenomenal plays. Tom Thibodeau was on the sidelines as well, right? They had some great defensive concepts. And then from a play calling standpoint, Doc was literally the best that year at coming with some out of timeout plays for like Ray Allen or Paul Pierce, or to get KG the ball in the block. It was phenomenal, right? But being that vocal leader, he was more of a motivation guy. But KG was the guy on that bench getting into dudes' asses, like literally making Glenn Davis cry on the bench, if y'all remember that. That was more of a KG Paul Pierce type role. And then some veterans like Eddie House and company that was on that team, more than it was Doc. Doc, with this Lakers team, you need vocal leaders. You need your coach to be one. I think Mark Jackson would be a better fit than Doc. And if you're Doc, Doc don't need to leave no more. You're becoming like a little coach Doc. We don't talk about this enough. Doc Rivers left the Boston Celtics because he didn't want to be around for a rebuild. He went and joined the Clippers. He had Blake, Chris Paul, and DeAndre, or they ended up getting all those guys because he thought they had a chance at winning the ring. Let's call it what it was. He got, quote-unquote, traded as a head coach to the Clippers because he didn't want to stay in Boston for a rebuild after it was time to move on from KG and Paul Pierce and company, right? Let's call it what it is. You don't need to go across the street. That's kind of thotty. That's like sleeping. That's like a chick sleeping with your brother. All right, that's kind of thotty. You're part of that Clippers organization. You can't go across the street and go be the Lakers. It's not even really across the street. It's literally a locker room over. Like, you can't go do that. In my opinion, I think that's in poor taste. And I think if I was Doc Rivers, I'm gonna be honest. Unless we know the Lakers are going to get a free agent this summer, I'm not so sure that Clippers job for the next few years is not a better job than the Lakers job, straight up. What do I have with the Clippers? I got young guys, no ego guys. I got Lou Williams who comes in, can light it up. Patrick Beverly plays hard. Some of these young guys, they got like Gilgeous-Alexander. He's pretty decent. Like, they got some kids over there in Clipperland, right, that play hard. Zubac, they just got, ironically, from the Lakers. They got some guys that play hard. You're not going to win anything, but if they get Kawhi Leonard, all bets are off. That team's already good and plays hard without a star. You go get Kawhi Leonard. I mean, I've seen him do it with the San Antonio Spurs without a lot of talent. I've seen him do it with the Toronto Raptors this year. Just be the guy when need be. He could fit in with that Clippers team seamlessly. And I've been told that the Clippers know they're getting Kawhi. Why would Doc leave that to go to the Lakers, where they're not good? They got guys who think they're stars, but really not as good as some of the role players that the Clippers got. No, I'm cool. I think Doc should stay where he's at. I think the Clippers, they just gave Doc a new deal a year or two ago. He shouldn't be going anywhere. You got a better owner in Steve Ballmer than you do over there with the Lakers and Jeannie Buss. No, Doc shouldn't be considering going anywhere. And I don't think he's the best fit for the Lakers. Now, if I were the Lakers, while we're talking about their coaching search, I would stay away from Tyronn Lue. I know that's going to be a name who's probably going to get a lot of looks. We know he coached LeBron to a championship. I did not like Tyronn Lue, the head coach, and I know he's getting some respect now looking back on his run with LeBron in Cleveland. He just struck me as an assistant coach, not a head coach. Somebody that LeBron could go talk to on the sidelines instead of getting into it with the head coach. I would stay away from Tyronn Lue. I would reach out to Mark Jackson or Jeff Van Gundy to gauge their interest level of leaving that ESPN sideline to go be the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. I would stay away from Tyronn Lue, though. That's just me. There are going to be a lot of names that float about. We'll see where the Lakers go. Them getting that head coach to me is going to tell me a lot about their future and their trajectory, man. They got to get the coach right first, and then I think the free agents will at least consider. Doc Rivers is reportedly a candidate on the Lakers' wish list as the next head coach for their ball club after they fire Luke Walton in the next couple weeks. I'm out. I came from nothing, but I want everything God has for me. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I still represent the culture.
I got the kids. You are now tuned in.
Yo, we locked in right now,
Mr.Taliaferro. Mr.Taliaferro.
Mr. Taliaferro. Shout out to Mr. Taliaferro.
You're watching Mr.Taliaferro TV.
Mr. Taliaferro TV. Here with the triple B's. You can't do nothing but win.